is that not everyone's taught the same values that you are. So what we got to try to do is incorporate some sort of a value system and to let the young people know that you are held responsible and accountable for your actions. And not everyone should get a trophy. Only the winner should get a trophy. And all of those failures add up. I mean, I can go back and tell you every single time that I thought that I was going to succeed and I failed, it was really a small success because it got me to where I am today. I mean, rock and motherfucking roll. And then also, then you've got the people that then you've got the good, honest people who are taught the right thing, right? That may not have that much cash flow. You hear me? I'm saying they might not have that much cash flow, and you've got the upper level of society, and not all of those guys are bad either. You know what I'm saying? Some of those guys that are up there in the well-to-do class are some bad motherfuckers, and they're doing a lot, man, and they're doing a lot of great things with their time and their fame and their money and their fortune and their mainly with their time and with their God-given talents. You know what I'm saying? Let's just take, for example, Tony Hawk. Man, Tony Hawk encourages young people to start skating. He puts in the skate parks. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean, he does what he does has to do with what he's talented at. And guess what? I bet you that he has a blast doing it, because I used to listen to him on Faction on Sirius on Faction, and he has a great radio show. You should check that out. Hopefully it'll. I mean, maybe he needs a podcast, man. I'd love to see Tony Hawk on his own podcast, which really, I don't know. He's got his own thing going, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud of people like that. But there are also flip side of that coin. Then you got the people that have no idea of the struggles that people go through, like you and I, just trying to make it from paycheck to paycheck with the economy being the way that it is nowadays. And what's sad about that is a lot of those people, they look down on us. They look down on people that don't drive a brand new car or wear a fancy watch, like they're better than us. And I just don't quite agree with that. Now, don't get me wrong. If I could drive any car on the planet, it would be a bad motherfucker. But it would also probably be something that I built with my own two hands that you wouldn't see another one like. You see? And I probably wouldn't need $1 million. You know what I mean? For me, the main thing is to you paint a clear vision of your future, because no one else is going to do that shit for you. You know what I mean? Everyone, if you're on the left, if you're on the right, whatever it is, our differences are normally really what should bring us together. We can talk about this shit, we can rash it out, we could kind of like meet in the middle. And I'm not just saying, hey, let's all get along. We're gonna fucking have differences. But that's the beauty of America being a republic, right? And a democracy, however that works. Is it a democracy or a republic, guys? Somebody let me know. Is that we all have our own free will. Bam. You can do what you want to do. You can do what you love to do. No one in America is gonna. Well, they might tell you, no, you're not gonna do. You're gonna fail at that. You're gonna suck. I can definitely remember I had an acting gig, and I had 2 days in a row to shoot what's called Texas Justice. It was a court show filmed right here in Houston, and I had 2 days in a row. I was off work, and I was gonna go do this Texas Justice thing. I got ready, and I got up, and I was getting ready to go, and my girlfriend at the time was like, you're stupid. Why are you gonna go to be on a TV show for like 4 or 5 hours? No, 8 hours, 2 shows. I did 2 shows, and then I didn't do the next 2. Because she was in my ear telling me how stupid I was. And I almost didn't even go at all to the first 2 shows. And we didn't have, I think I did have a cell phone back then, and I was like, the whole time I would go out to my truck because I didn't bring it in with me to the shoot, and I would like check my phone, and it would be just bullshit. You know what I mean? Just bullshit. Like telling me that I'm stupid. Why would you do this? You should be doing this or that or whatever. And I'm like, it's my fucking day off. And if I want to go work for 8 hours and only make, $100 or $40 or $80, I don't remember exactly how much it was. It wasn't very much. You know what I mean? But it was like a fucking a casting company called me to do this thing, and I wanted to fucking get into acting, and guess what? It didn't happen. It was because somebody was in my ear telling me some bullshit. So don't let that fucking happen to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I believe in every single one of you, and you got a special talent. I don't know what it is, but you should use that to your advantage, and fucking use it to your advantage every single day whenever you wake up doing what you love to do, man. The life will be a beautiful, beautiful place. And to all those people listening that already do that, then rock and motherfucking roll. You know exactly what I'm saying, because you do the same thing that yours truly does. And see, this is the thing too, man. Like, how are we just a bunch of cattle, guys? Look, this is my opinion. There's this I'm not even going to say his name, but there's this like quote unquote white supremacist, right? To give a speech at Texas A&M. Normally I don't really cover current events or anything, but this shit's all over everywhere. Everyone's talking about it, right? And not to mention, he was invited by an alumnus that is known. This is all I heard. This dude was invited by an alumnus that was known to invite controversial speakers. Okay, so this motherfucker's just trying to get ratings or whatever the fuck, however that works, trying to get attention. Just trying to get attention. What do they call that? It's a publicity stunt. And everyone fell for it. This white supremacist came to give a speech at A&M, right? And instead of they had a rally against him. They had like this big other things going on, like on the campus, to keep people from going to that. And this is what I'm saying. Instead of having a rally against it, and another, like in other love speeches and all of this, I would say people and their friends and their cousins and their brothers and all colors should have just shown up to that event, right? In droves. I mean, they should have shut that sucker down with so many people that they could have basically just started their own. Okay, anyway, and they should have gone to the event. When I say listen to the dude, all right, we'll get back to that, and then shoot him down in the Q&A, because he did like an hour speech and he did a 90-minute Q&A afterwards. Okay, so all they had to do was give him enough rope, right, on the microphone to hang himself, guys, because he would do it. I'm telling you right now, he wouldn't have been ready for anyone with any kind of a different view or opinion of his coming at him with some kind of motherfucking intelligent questions that opposed his opinions, right? So he could have shot him down at the Q&A, right? And even with that, let's just say he was just talking some really hateful bullshit. Let's say if you had, instead of having 1,000 people there, if you had all 18,000 people and their friends and everybody there, let's say we start humming some sort of a lean on me. We should have started humming, and it would have just been louder than any kind of PA system that they could have put out there, and he would have tucked his tail between his legs, and he would have ran on down to the next motherfucking place that would have had him. Alright, so I'm not saying everyone should have free speech, but if people are speaking gibberish, you don't have to listen to it. But sometimes, maybe you should listen to these things just to know what kind of bullshit, that there is out there, and how to, if you don't believe in it, how can you how can you change this gentleman's view or opinion? And man, what did his parents do to him as a child? I don't know. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Does he have dead bodies in the freezer? Nobody knows, man. But the only thing that you can do is go right against these things, right back at them with intelligence. Because whenever they used to tell you knowledge is power, Man, I cannot incorporate that to you. That the more you know, guys, the better off you are. And hey, when the flip side of that coin is, ignorance is bliss. That's a fact, Jack. Ignorance is totally bliss. Okay, guys, fuck the dumb shit. Let's have some fun. You ready, Flip? Why don't you play the last 2 tracks on the list, and then I'll see if I can finish up the freaking kind of crazy shit that I come up with sometimes whenever I'm taking notes. And, sometimes we just shoot from the hip. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to play this parody. And rock and roll, guys. Not trying to offend anybody or trying to equally offend everyone. So, yeah, let's do it. Y'all ready?
I took a picture of my cock and I sent it to your phone. However, I did not know that you were not alone. My freshly manscaped balls silhouetted in the back. I did not mean for your mother to see my cleanly shaven sack.
That was... Okay, let's see the other one. The same thing again. Kind
of. Took a picture of my cock and I sent it to your phone. However, I did not know that you were not alone. My freshly manscaped balls silhouetted in the back. I did not mean for your mother to see my cleanly shaven sack. Why did she pass your phone around? Why did she pass your phone around and show my cock and balls to everyone in town? Now my dick has its own Facebook page. Yeah, every time I log on, it's in my face. Yeah, no matter what your friends say, it was cold that day. Yeah, what do you think, Flip? Man, that's what we do whenever it's cold. And I should be out, like, fabricating something in the old motorcycle shop. Shed. It's more of a shed, but it's kind of a shop. What's a shop without tools? Like 7 tools. Hey, it's, what do they say? Only a bad musician blames his instrument, man. Only a bad mechanic blames his tools. If I don't have the right tool that I need, I will create it. And just like developing the tools in your mind and your body and your spirit that will allow you to live life to the fullest and to live on a constant advance, like I try to encourage everyone to, hey, do what you love to do, man. The best thing that you can do for this planet and for the people around you is to make the most of yourself. And with that being said, I would like to also, at this point in the program, like to remind you, tell your parents you love them if you haven't talked to them. If you have talked to them, give them a hug, send them an email, write them a letter. But let them know that you appreciate them bringing your monkey ass into this world. And you know what? If you do not have your parents around, I can tell you they're looking down on you right now. And they are motherfucking proud of you. I know these things. And let's just say, if I do listen to some talk radio. And nothing else going on. I'm out in the shop putting together a motorcycle for old pops. And I'm listening to talk radio, but this is what I do. I flip from, let's say, from Rush Limbaugh to NPR. And, what I'm saying, I listen to the left extreme. I guess it's extreme left, extreme right. Where's the middle, guys? Wow, I mean, it's crazy. It's amazing how much time that these guys take just to shoot the other people down.